Hey y'all, it's Kitty. Long time no see. So, I am filming on a totally different setup than I was filming on before, so we'll see if this ever actually even makes it onto the internet. And if it does, props to me for figuring out a new way of filming, how to get it onto my computer, a new way of editing, all that sort of stuff. Great. So this eye look is on Instagram, as well as everything that is on my face, if you're wondering. So let's just get into today's video. So I wanted to make a video about a year-long no-buy. I feel a little weird making this video because a lot of the other people who make these kinds of videos really are compulsive shoppers and have a lot more of a shopping problem than I do. And I don't have a job at the moment, really. I mean, I'm sort of self-employed, which is great, but it's not super reliable in terms of income, and so I don't have a lot of spending money. And so I have a pretty reasonable, like a pretty good sized makeup collection for someone that doesn't wear makeup much, but for someone that does wear a lot of makeup and for someone that's part of like the beauty community, I have a fairly small makeup collection and I'm really happy with the size of my makeup collection. But I've been looking at all of my beauty and makeup, skincare, bath, body, all that stuff. And I inventoried all of it. And I wanted to go over that with you and just talk about my no-buy and what that entails and why I'm doing it, and a little bit about sort of where this started for me, because I feel like I'm coming sort of from a different place than a lot of the other people who are doing this. By the way, if you can hear that weird noise, that's the water in our pipes. Sorry. So I am on a no-buy with just two rules. Rule number one is all bath, body, and skincare. It's no buy except for replacements if I am entirely out in a category, or I've made categories, and I actually have a spreadsheet that I'm going to link down below, and I've broken things out in a lot more specific categories than how I'm going to actually do in terms of replacements. So it's going to be no buy until a category is completely depleted, and then I can buy replacements only. For bath, body, skincare, and then for makeup, I am on a low buy with no specific rules except that I just have to be really intentional. And I've been really good about that lately. Again, this is not something that I really have a problem with. My biggest issue is just not paying attention. But when I am paying attention, I'm pretty good about this, and so this year is just about making a point to pay attention. Gifts are acceptable. Gift cards still have to follow these rules. That's all I can think of in terms of other rules. I'm totally allowed to declutter stuff, and if I declutter things and that means that I am out of something, then I can replace it. because I don't want to make myself use a product that I don't like. And again, shopping is not a huge problem for me. So you're sitting there, you're like, hey, Kitty, shopping's not a huge problem for you. Why are you doing a no buy? Okay, so I've gotten really into the idea of ethical consumerism and just like this idea that we have a lot of excess. So my job that the business that I own, I am a personal decluttering assistant, sort of like a personal organizer. You know, KonMari, the new tidying up show on Netflix, The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up. I have her book. Here, let me go get her book. This book, I don't know if that's going to be backwards for you. I also have her second book, which I've actually never read. Shh, don't tell anyone. And so for a long time I've been into the idea of like not having a lot of stuff that you don't want or don't use or don't really love. But I've gotten a lot more into that. I've gotten like just even more into the idea of like really looking at what you own and how much you own and getting use out of it. Yeah, so I wanted to go over some of the numbers on my spreadsheet that I made. Once again, I will link this spreadsheet down below. Please don't judge me. I have a lot of, I feel like I have a lot of stuff. I know compared to a lot of other people, I don't have a lot of stuff, but I feel like I have a lot of stuff. So yeah, why don't I just get into things? Also, if you can hear other people talking, I used to be recording up on the 3rd floor, but I have since moved to the 2nd floor, and everyone's talking down on the 1st floor. I apologize. People are home. I meant to record earlier, but I procrastinated because that's just the kind of person I am. Yeah, let's go. Okay, so also, I am counting samples, foil packets, trial sizes, any of that stuff that counts as one item. So, when I say I have 4 primers, that means I have 2 full-size primers and then 2 samples that I went into Sephora and asked for. But they're items, so I'm counting them. Yeah, so we're gonna start with makeup. I have 4 primers. I have 2 foundations. I have 2 setting powders. I have 9 blushes. One of those is it's 2 pans in a palette, so technically there's 10 pans of blush, but again, I'm counting items. I have 6 highlighters, 4 setting sprays, I have 5 perfumes, I have 1 contour, 1 bronzer, I have 3 lip liners, 16 lipsticks, 5 liquid lipsticks, 2 lip balms, and 2 lip scrubs. To eyes, I have 8 eyeliners, 2 mascaras, only 1 is open, I think. I should probably know that. I've been using one regularly. Maybe I should toss the other one because I don't know whether or not I've opened it actually. I don't know about that actually. I have 2 eye primers, 1 regular eye primer and then my glitter glue. I have 1 eye crayon. I have 6 just regular eyeshadow palettes. And then I have 71 single shadows across 3 palettes. So I have 2 equivalent of like large Z palettes. They're not Z palettes. They're from AOA Studios, shopmissay.com. I love them. And then I have one small one, which is like a 9-pan. I have one micellar water, which I have to replace real soon because I'm almost out of it. Now we're getting into skincare and body, and there are products in the house that I know are missing from here, but I have most of them. So we're just gonna make do. So I have 3 SPF products, not counting my foundation with SPF. Like 3 products that are specifically sunblock products. I have 1 eye cream. I have 2 eye sticks. I have 4 face creams. I have 3 packages of makeup wipes. I have 2 body butters, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 body lotions. I have 9 body. Okay, a lot of those are hotel body lotions. This is I'm gonna keep it upside down because the product is staying at the top. This is the Bath & Body Works Aromatherapy Orange and Ginger. I love this scent. And we went to a fancy hotel at one point, and I found these for the first time, and I hoarded them. But now I have full sizes, so I don't know why I'm still hoarding them. So I'm trying to use them up. I have 2 body creams and 1 hand cream. I have 3 skin sticks, which are something I used to sell when I was a Perfectly Posh consultant. They look like a giant lip balm, but they all do different things. I have 9 face masks that are like bottle face masks. And then I have 6 sheet masks. And then 1 package of under eye patches, which I think has 4 more sets in them. I have 5 body scrubs. Now, for a person that very rarely uses body scrubs, why do I have 5 body scrubs? What? So I've been trying to use my body scrubs, and I've been trying to get use out of my body scrubs before they go bad, because I don't want them to go bad, because then that's just a waste. I have 2 face washes. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 body washes and 1 shower gel. I looked it up. Apparently they're different. Who knew? And then I have 9 bars of soap. I don't use bar soap. Why do I have 9 bars of soap? And okay. I have 9 bars of soap because I was a Perfectly Posh consultant. And so I have 9 bars of soap. Okay? But so I'm trying to use bar soap, except for that I'm trying to use all my mini body washes, so I've been using that in the shower instead of bar soap, so I haven't been going through my bar soap. One of them, I do use one of them as my brush cleaner, so that one I've been working through it very slowly, and these are like big bars of soap. They're like, and I did share with the rest of my family that I have these bars of soap, so they're also using them, which is great. Great. And then I have 2 shower bombs, which apparently, so like you put them in the shower and they let off smell, and then apparently it's also a body scrub. I don't know. They're from Lush. The person at Lush convinced me I needed them, and they smell really great, and so I have them. Moving on to bath products, I have 2 bubble baths. I have 11 things of bath salt because posh. Not all of them are posh, but most of them are posh. A lot of this stuff is posh. It was, if y'all want to know about posh, hit me up. I can tell you about that. It was a thing. It shouldn't have been a thing, but it was a thing. I have 3 bath melts. Bath melts are my favorite thing from Lush because they're cheaper than the bath bombs and they make my skin feel really soft and smooth, and I love it. So I have 1 bubble rune. Sorry if things look different. My mom just came in and we chatted. So I have 1 bubble rune. That's like a Lush product that's like half bubble bath, half bath bomb, I guess. Part bath melt. I don't know. It's a cool product. Makes bubbles. I like it. I have a half of 1. But they're fairly big, and I have a small tub. And then I have 7 bath bombs. 5 of those are the exact same one from Posh, and they're white, which is lame. But it's whatever, because they smell nice. Let's go on to hair. Hair is a category that I don't have that much excess in, despite the fact that I am really particular and on top of taking care of my hair. Maybe that's why I don't have a lot of excess, is because I'm like really on top of that category. I have, the one thing I do have more of than I am ever gonna use, I'm just babbling. Oh my goodness. I have 2 dry shampoos, and I very rarely use dry shampoo. I know a lot of people love dry shampoo. I just don't use it. I keep wanting to use it. Every now and then I'm like, I'm gonna be a person that uses dry shampoo, and then I use dry shampoo once and I'm like so, but I have 2 of them. I have 1 hairspray. I have 2 leave-in conditioners, but one of them is pretty close to being empty, so I'm not too upset about that. I have 1 Color Protect oil, which I'll be excited to have. Wow, you really can't see my hair color. It looks very brown in this light, but it is green in person. I always call it blue because I dye it blue, but at this point it is green. It is definitely green in person. Not up here, but down here it is definitely green in person. And I plan to re-dye it soon, and once I'm like hanging out in the sun sometimes, like in the warmer weather, I want to try and actually start using that. I've used a little of it. I like it. I think it works. I mean, I have no idea whether or not it works, but I like how it feels in my hair. I like how it smells. It smells so good. It's the OGX one, the Fade Defying Orchid Oil. If I'm going to start raving about how it smells, I might as well tell you what it is. I have 1 hair serum. I have 1 coconut oil, which I use as a hair product. I use it as a hair mask. And it's not just coconut oil. It's a perfectly posh product. It has scents and some other stuff in it. It's in a bottle, which is dumb because coconut oil is solid at room temperature, which means I have to like put it in a hot bath to get it to warm up, and then I can pour it out. So that's dumb. So I have one coconut oil that I use as I use it as an overnight hair mask if I know I need to shower the next morning, and also I'm going to wash my sheets the next day. My sheets are over here. I will, because it'll leave like residue on my pillows and stuff. So if I know I'm going to wash my sheets right away, I'll leave that in my hair. I have 2 shampoos. That doesn't bother me because one of them is specifically for right after I dye my hair. And so I'll use it for like 3 weeks after I dye my hair, just a little bit. And so I've had that for like 2 hair dye cycles already. And so like I don't keep it in the shower. I keep it under the sink. I pull it out when I dye my hair. I use it for a little while and then I put it away. So in my mind, I only have 1 shampoo. And then I have 2 conditioners. And I definitely want to bring that number down. And then I'm not going to bother going into tools. I did categorize all my tools, my beauty tools. I'm sure I'm missing some stuff. I didn't put my loofah in there or anything. I did put some other stuff in, though. I don't know what made me decide to put some things in and not others. Mostly it's makeup brushes. So yeah, that's my beauty inventory. Next, soon I'm going to make a video talking about a little more about ethical consumerism, about switching out products for other products. I'm going to talk about my Lush shampoo bars and conditioner bars and what I think of those and other kinds of switches that I want to be making. I really want to be working on being better for the environment, but also I don't anticipate going full on zero waste or anything. So yeah, that's just a little bit about my no-buy, and I'll keep you posted on stuff. I have made 1 makeup purchase this year. You can check it out on my Instagram. It was 7 Divina Cosmetics eyeshadow singles. The Instagram post is hand swatches of the 7 shades. So you can check those out on my Instagram. I do plan to keep you guys updated on the purchases that I make, and I plan to also post empties videos. I hope this video isn't too long. It seems like it's going to be long and rambly. Okay, my Instagram will be down below. I will have some videos over here to check out. It's been a while since I've done this. Sorry for all the mess back here, by the way. I don't know, I just didn't bother cleaning up my room before I started filming. Okay, whatever. Let me know what you want to see. Yeah, so Instagram, other videos to watch. I will see y'all later. Bye.